What's up guys, Tion here. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is nothing to do with Apple. It's just something very interesting that I wanted to talk about for a while. So if you guys have been subscribed to my channel since I was around 300 subscribers, you guys may have noticed that I've uploaded a video about the product that you guys are seeing on your screen. This is called the BrailleNote Touch. It's recently gotten an update, and this updated version is called the BrailleNote Touch Plus. It was released in March, but I'm not getting mine until in August or at the beginning of the school year this fall. In today's video, we're going to be talking about everything that you need to know about this product before it gets into your hands. There are some noticeable changes to the product, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. If you haven't checked out my last video, I'm going to leave it up in the cards. Let's begin. So on the outside, the BrailleNote Touch Plus looks no different from the BrailleNote Touch. It still has that same 7-inch display. It has the same resolution of 1400 by 600, has the same 32 cell. One thing that you'll notice is that when you're holding it in your hands, or if you put it in a bag, it's going to be heavier because it's going to be getting a lot thicker. Another thing that you're going to notice on the outside is that it switched from USB micro to USB-C. It also supports USB 3.0. This means the BrailleNote Touch Plus will be able to support fast data transfer and is going to support fast charging. If you're a person that can't see at all, on the sides of the device, the volume button and power button is going to feel a little different. The rest of the device is going to stay the same. Now let's talk about software features. This device will no longer be running Android 4.4 KitKat. Instead, it's going to be running Android 8.1. That's Android Oreo. That is to be expected since Android 8.1 was the last version that Android tablets could support. There's no other Android tablet supports Android 9. The Plus also will be able to connect to 5G networks, which is a big upgrade since 2.4 gigahertz is really slow. And from what I heard, there will be no key web. They're switching all the way over to Chrome. By they, I mean Humanware, since they're the manufacturer who made the BrailleNote Touch and the Plus. The device has a new Easy Reader Plus application, which is tailored specifically for the BrailleNote Touch Plus. All the features of the previous BrailleNote Touch will be available on this version. If we're talking about internal changes, this device will be getting a Snapdragon processor, but not the latest Snapdragon CPU, surprisingly. The BrailleNote Touch Plus will be getting the Snapdragon 820 CPU with 4 gigs of RAM and 4 processing cores. And yes, it will be 64-bit x86. This means that the BrailleNote Touch Plus will be able to handle more operations such as Touch Braille, Keysoft, Android running in the background, and heavy work. BrailleNote Touch Plus will also be getting stereo speakers just like its previous version. I hope Humanware upgrades the stereo speakers on the BrailleNote Touch Plus. Out of all the BrailleNotes from Humanware, the BrailleNote Apex was the best sounding BrailleNote that I've ever used. There's no need to worry about moving all of your apps, files, and documents all the way over to the SD card because the BrailleNote Touch Plus will have 64 gigs of storage. It'll have the same internal microphone. The BrailleNote Touch Plus also has access to the Google Assistant, which is something that I see a lot of people using, especially if they don't know how to use the BrailleNote Touch. You can just say, "Hey Google," or "Okay Google." Just tell it to open apps like Keyword, Chrome, the App Store, and it'll do it without you having to know how to use the BrailleNote. But I hate to burst your bubble, you'll still need to know how to use Touch Braille or some part of the BrailleNote to navigate through the app. If you had a BrailleNote Touch already, this will be easy. But if you're new to the BrailleNote Touch, learning the BrailleNote Touch Plus is not going to be any harder. I'm just saying that you'll have to go through the tutorial. I'm really excited to get this device in my hand because I have a lot of things planned. I want to put this device to the test to see how fast it is and how it's going to work in the classroom and when doing day-to-day tasks. Humanware moved to flash storage, so that's really good. The 4 gigabytes of RAM is the same amount of RAM in my iPad Pro. And I have to say, that 4 gigabytes of RAM really does come in handy when handling heavy tasks, like editing videos like this one, and making PowerPoint, and playing heavy games. Now, obviously, you're not going to be using the BrailleNote Touch for games because that's not what it's meant for. What I can say is when I do get the device in my hand, I will be making a video on this channel about all the features that this BrailleNote has to offer. I'll also link back to this video, so don't be surprised if you see it in the cards. The BrailleNote Touch will be moving from an 8 megapixel camera to a 21 megapixel camera with dual LED flash. You'll be able to take better quality photos of documents with the built-in KNFB reader application. Okay, so now that I've talked about all the features that the BrailleNote Touch Plus will include, I'm going to list all of the big improvements. 1. Moving from Android 4.4 to Android 8.1. 2. Moving from 8 megapixel camera to 21 megapixel. 3. Moving from micro USB to micro USB-C. 4. Moving from the Texas OM8P CPUs to Snapdragon CPUs. And the last change, the updated Easy Reader app. Incremental changes include absolutely nothing. Everything about the BrailleNote Touch Plus is a big improvement. More storage, more RAM, different CPU, different way of charging, more modern way of charging. One thing that I was very surprised about is the fact that they put a huge battery in this product. They have a 5.1 thousand milliamp hour battery. That's a huge battery. That's bigger than the batteries in this latest Samsung Galaxy S10. So here are my questions for this product. 1. Will you be able to copy text from a web page into a Word document? 2. How fast are those automatic updates? And 3. Will Touch Braille be more responsive? All of these questions will be answered when I get the product in my hand. Stay tuned for that video, guys. If you're not a blind/visually impaired person and you found this video interesting, leave a like. And if you're blind/visually impaired and you're planning on getting this product, leave a like. If you have any comment, concerns, or questions, leave them down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Tion Official. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. There's Humanware's Boost Up program, which allows you to upgrade your BrailleNote Touch to the BrailleNote Touch Plus for a fraction of the price. And they're not actually giving you a new BrailleNote, they're just replacing the main board, which I still think is pretty stupid. Why not just give the user a brand new product? They're already not going to have all of the files that they had. If you want to buy the BrailleNote Touch Plus whole, we're going to have to give your wallet a funeral. The BrailleNote Touch Plus costs $5.6 thousand. If you guys want an accurate amount, that's $5,695. And you thought Apple was expensive. Humanware proved all of us wrong. The funny part about this is that this isn't even their most expensive product. Yes, my dear, they do get higher in price. Too bad you can't select a different storage configuration. Okay, I'm gonna go now. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know with a like or dislike. If you guys like the video that you've seen and you hope for more videos like this one, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for all things Apple. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Wasn't expecting this video, was ya?